Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna get right into this video. I hope you guys can hear me, but we're gonna talk about deleting your social media. I think people really underestimate the peace that comes when you are off social media because you are no longer being consumed by other people's lives. And as I mentioned before in another video, I know there are huge benefits to having social media, especially for creators and people that, get sponsored and all of that, but it's not for the average consumer. And for the most part, I feel like a lot of us think social media is everything, and it's not. You're not going to be missing out on anything. You're going to get FOMO a little bit when you guys delete your social media, but you're going to get used to it. It's something that you have to adjust to, especially because the entire world and their mom is on social media. But anyways, as I've mentioned, there are so many benefits to living a private life and not being consumed by other people's lives. For the most part, as from what I've experienced, I feel like when I had social media, I would constantly look at other people's pages, for example, like when I had Instagram, and be so obsessed with the way that they were living. And I would get distracted by so many things. And instead of doing that, I should have directed my attention to myself and doing things that are going to benefit me. But yeah, so for those of you guys who don't know, I haven't had social media for I think four or 5 years, something like that, and it has been the greatest, most enlightening experience that I have ever had. One, I have a relatively private life and I enjoy it now. The only people who know of me and about me and what I'm up to are like my family and my boyfriend and my close friends. That's it. Those are my priorities. Those are the people that I am intentional with building a life with and strengthening my relationship. So that's it. Quality people. Another thing that has helped so much in my life when I deleted social media was I had so much time and space to divert my attention to, for example, reading. My boyfriend just got me 3 books yesterday. He's so cute. I got 4 new books about having a relationship with God and everything, and it has helped me so much. And obviously I'm still in school and still studying, so I have more time to develop my character, expand my mindset and spiritual realm and learn more and establish a relationship with God. It has helped so much. And when I had social media, I was very anxious, self-centered, self-conscious. I actually was depressed for a good portion of my life because I would compare myself to every girl on there. I would look at what they had, especially these YouTuber girls and these influencers. With all due respect to them, of course, they've hustled their way up to the top or whatever, but that's just not what I'm looking for. I want a private life. I want to have my own career, all of that stuff. But I would compare myself to all of these women, what they had. They have a house, they have a car, they have all this money, and then I would invest myself so much into other people's lives that I would forget how fortunate I am already. I feel like a lot of the times people compare themselves to others online that they probably don't even know or haven't even met, and they forget to really appreciate what's right in front of them. And I feel like that's something that I have learned, and I hope that talking to you guys about this really encourages you guys to be more intentional about what you're consuming and how you're diverting your attention. But for the most part, having no social media has done marvelous things in my life. It's been so fulfilling to just focus on me and have so much time to just work out, work on my education, work on developing organic friendships, because I feel like a lot of times, people meet online, like dating apps. People don't really go out in the real world and meet people organically. There's so many dating apps. What is it? It's like Bumble, Tinder. I think those are the only ones that I've like seen commercials on. But yeah, people don't meet people organically, and then people make friends off of like, DMing each other. It's like there's such a lack of like developing organic relationships. Like people are just disconnected, if that makes sense. And I feel like having social media really clouds your judgment. It makes you, it's like you're looking at life through a superficial lens, when in reality there are some real life problems going on in the world. And I feel like when people are so invested in social media, they forget about these things that people really struggle with. And at the same time, people don't even display that on social media, so people get even more insecure because they think that this person over here is living a really good life because they have all this money, they have a marriage or whatever, and then behind the scenes they can probably be struggling mentally or probably be struggling financially. And it's definitely humbled me. It's definitely been very eye-opening, especially after talking with a few of my friends that still have social media. They do, agree with the fact that it does, affect your mental health. And I just think I would love to just encourage people to at least take a break from social media. If you have something important coming up in your life, then by all means take a break and make sure that you're directing your intention to something that's going to add value onto your life, and be more intentional at least with the stuff that you consume. But for the most part, I feel like it is the most fulfilling thing. You're living a private little life. The only people that know you are people that you trust with your life, that you are being intentional with your life, and ultimately those are the only ones who are going to be happy for your successes. You don't have to go out of your way to be posting everything on social media, and for the most part, I feel like a lot of people seek validation through social media, but it's definitely something that I had to work on when I deleted it. I had to work on loving myself, loving who I am, and loving how God made me. I remember, getting fillers and wanting a BBL and doing all of that stuff when I had social media, and I was like, what in the world is wrong with me? Like, it was a lot. But that is a little snippet of my thoughts as to why you guys will benefit so much without having social media, and I'm here to encourage you, of course. And I apologize if that sounded very catty in a way. To each their own. I feel like sometimes when I get passionate about something, I talk really fast, or I'm like trying to persuade you, and I'm not trying to like tell you how to live your life. I'm giving you advice about what I have learned and what I have gained by deleting social media. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you guys. You guys are human just like me. I know we all make mistakes, but I pray that God continues to bless you guys and provide you guys with everlasting peace and happiness. So thank you for watching this video.